Hi everybody, today we're going to do a little warm-up and some strength training. So if you have weights, go get them now. If you don't have weights, go get maybe two cans of soup or 2 water bottles, or just go through the range of motion with the exercises that we're going to show you today. We just want to keep you moving. But let's start with a warm-up. So we're just going to march in place. It's a great way to just get the heart rate up a little bit, get some blood flowing. Take a deep breath in, exhale, keep breathing, and exhale. Let's just bring the knees up. This is kind of like the warm-up that we do when we do our cardio circuit and strength class when we're back in the pavilion. So we just do a real basic warm-up just to kind of get everything going. It's actually called a dynamic warm-up. Let's just do some kick-outs. If you can't kick this high, just kick low. Or little heel taps. Let's do 8, 7, and I'm opposite arm, opposite leg reach. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to do some kickbacks. This helps warm up the legs a little bit more. And just pump those arms. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to do some squats. Use your chair. So that's another thing. If you're near a chair, I want you to have it handy so you can do some of the exercises seated as well. We're just going to sit and stand or squat. Make sure you're sending your hips back. Make sure that you're not bending too far forward. Keep your chest up, nice strong core. Drive up through the heels, not the toes. Couple more. 3, 2, 1. Let's do some shoulder rolls because we're going to do some upper body work. Today what we've got planned for you is some upper body and lower body. We're going to do some wall push-ups. We're going to do some rows. You know that's my favorite exercise to work the lats. Take a deep breath in and exhale. So for the first exercise, go ahead and take one weight. So we're going to do one arm at a time, and we're just going to do reps. We'll do one set. If you want to repeat this, because we're going to have it on Odyssey, you can watch it on demand. So I'm going to hold on to my chair. You don't have to. You can put your hand on your hip. I want you to stagger your stance, so your one foot is forward, one foot is back, but not tandem, so you're about hip width apart, hinging from your hips. So we don't want to bend from our back, we want to fold forward, keep our chest nice and tall. We're going to bring that weight by our side, and we're going to reach and row. So we're going to pull it down, and then bring our elbow really close into our body and squeeze my shoulder blades or your shoulder blades together. Let's go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, couple more, 3, 2, last one, 1. And now we're just going to go to the other side, so switch arms. Again, hinging from the hips, get yourself set up, nice strong core, anchor on your thigh or hold onto the chair, and reach and row for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, get a nice squeeze in there, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and put your weight down. I want you to take a wall in your house or a door jamb or even the countertop in your kitchen. So I'm going to give you a second to get over there. I'm going to use the door to the gym, and we can't wait for it to be open again when this all passes, and it will. I'm going to put my hands on the door. I'm going to bring my feet about hip width apart. Nice strong core again. If this bothers your shoulder, don't do it. We'll be back in a sec. We're going to do a chest press to work the pectorals. So I'm going to lean in, and I'm going to push my weight back. Feel that chest opening up and then contracting as you push away. And it also gets your triceps warmed up for what we're going to do later. So let's get 6 more. 1 and 2. Get a good push off. 3, 4. Hello, gym. 5. High Fitness Center. 6, 7, And last one, 8. I think I did more than I said, but you know how I count. Okay, so let's come on back to our chair, and we're gonna do a sit to stand. So I want you to sit in your chair, sit tall, and drive again through your heels, and we're gonna stand up and sit down 12 times. Here's 1. My chair moved a little bit, oops. 2, 3, I'm just gonna tap. 4, 5, 6, 7, I don't wanna land on the ground. 8, 9, 10, you should start to feel a little bit of fire going on in those quads. 11, really squeeze at the top. 10, 11, I counted wrong. 1 more, and 12. If you take my class, you know I cannot count. When in doubt, 4 more. Okay, so that's sit to stand. Let's continue with the legs. And again, I want you to use the chair so you can balance. We're gonna do a rear lunge. So stand tall. You know, my rule is always think about your core, shoulders down and back. I'm gonna move a little bit over here. Carrie's my director.
That's good.
And I want you to take a giant step back with your outside leg. So this is my left leg. So it would probably be your right leg. Take a big step back. Drop down. Remember that one knee is over your ankle, so we don't want to see you go forward like this. So think about tailbone down, strong core, and then I want you to bring your legs together. So let's do 6 on this leg and we'll switch to the next. So it's down, try not to hold on, but do hold on if you need to work on your balance. 2, 3, and you might feel a little breathy when you do this. These are working big muscle groups, so it does get your heart pumping a bit. How about 2 more? I'm the worst counter. And release. Other side. That's okay. Nice strong core, abs in tight, and outside leg is going back. 1, 2, watching that knee, making sure it goes over your ankle. 3, 4, if you want to do a little curl or hold on. 5, we're gonna go for 8. 6, 7, and 8. Woo-wee! You feel that? Oh yeah. All right, go grab your weights. I'm getting mine. We're gonna sit down for this exercise because we're gonna do a seated shoulder press. So try not to sit back in your chair, though, kind of sit at the edge so you're focusing on looking the floor. I want you to keep your palms facing in. If we do a shoulder press like that, that's a lot of pressure on the shoulder. So keep your hands facing in and press overhead. I want your arms to go by your ears, so I don't want them to go back or forward. I want you to press straight up. 2, blow it out. 3, release that grip a little bit too. Don't hold on super tight. 5.
Miss Freeman is photobombing us.
And she knows I already lost count.
6, 7,
8, 9, 10. 2 more. Last time. And release. Good job. Roll those shoulders. I can hear my shoulders crunching. Okay, we can sit or stand. I'm going to go back to standing. I'm going to do some bicep curls. So stand about hip width apart, just a comfortable stance. Try not to lock your knees, so just relax your knee joints. Bring your elbows by your side, shoulders down and back, and we're just going to bring it up to the shoulder bicep curls for 12, 11, 10, 9. Doesn't this feel good? I bet you're all feeling so good doing this. Gotta have you keep strong. And I think think we've got 4 more. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Excellent. We're going to go into triceps. We always want to work, if we work the front, we want to work the back. So you can do it with, I'm going to have you do it with the chair. I like to do this one single arm so you can really focus on that muscle. So once again, we're going to step back. This is called an athletic stance. Hello. Hinge from your hips. So just like the row, we're going to pull, but we're going to stay there. I want you to keep the shoulder to the elbow stationary. So try not to move the whole arm. And we're just going to isolate. I'm going to turn sideways so you can go back and release. So right here, this is the hard part of the exercise. That's when the muscle of the tricep is saying, hello, and bring it back in. So let's get 8 more. 7, 6, 5, keep that elbow high. 4, 3, 2, last time, 1. And we're just going to do the other side. So go to the other side of your chair, hinging from your hips. So you're hinging, not bending. Lean a little forward, so chest is leaning forward. We're going to pull up, we're going to hold it here, so that's your start position. And push back for 1, 2, 3, we love triceps. 4, we love to work them. 5, 6, 7, get a good squeeze at the top. 8, 9, and how about this is the last one? 10, and release. I'm going to put my weights down. We're going to have a seat and do some stretching. Carrie's doing so good as a director. So let's just take a final stretch. Let's just start with a deep breath in. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope it got your muscles to wake up. And I hope you keep up with this throughout our self-isolation or social distancing. New words in our vocabulary. Our world has changed, but everything's going to be okay. You just wait and see. Deep breath in. And exhale. I'm going to have you fold forward. This is the greatest back stretch. I know when you take my class, we do this and you love it. Hinging again from the hips, folding forward, and just allow yourself to hang and feel your back stretch. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Deep breath in. Exhale, slowly roll yourself up. Maybe support yourself on your thighs as you press yourself up. And how about if we open up the chest? Look up towards the ceiling or the sky. And release. Let's go ahead and bring one knee to the chest. You can hold from underneath or over the top or a little bit of both. Just bring your knee to your chest. This is just a great way to stretch out your backside. And just rotate that ankle a little bit. Some ankle stretches. And reverse. And release that. And then other leg. Bring the knee to the chest. And ankle circle. And I hope you all can hear me. I hope I'm talking loud enough. We don't have the microphone. Turn up the volume on your TV. And reverse. And release. We're going to stretch out the hamstring. So again, you're sitting a little bit towards the edge of your chair. Once again, you're hinging from the hips. Extend one leg out, toe up, palms down on your thigh, and just slide down wherever you can go to. If it's here, stay there. I don't want you to feel any pain. If you can get all the way to your shoe, go ahead. Might be a little bit tight. Not sure how much you've been doing this these past weeks. Deep breath in. As you exhale, see if you can send yourself a little further down into the stretch. And just hold it. Typically, you want to hold your stretches for about 20 seconds. And then slowly come back. But that was not 20 seconds. Bring it back, other leg. Hinging from the hips. Palms down. Just slide down your thigh. Keep your chest up slightly. So I don't want you to collapse. Hold it. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, see if you can get a little further into the stretch. And come on back up. And one more for the upper body. Let's go ahead and make a bicep curl and then bring it across your chest. And then turn your head the opposite direction. Just get some movement through the neck. And release it, and other arm. Bring it up, bring it across your chest, and turn your head slowly. And release. And just go ahead and bring your hands behind, interlace, so just gently hold the hands, and then open up the chest and lean slightly forward. Feel those chest muscles stretch out after those push-ups. Slowly come on up. Finish off with a deep breath in. Exhale, and you are finished. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you again soon.